be the last of it. Thor, mortal, close your eyes for a moment. Really, brother?
I told you that your magic makes my nose itch.
Well, open your eyes, and let's start walking. We've 5 minutes from this hiding place to the gates of Utgard.
This is eerie, brother. We truly do all look like Jotun, including the height.
Remember, it is only an illusion. And be mindful. Don't walk under something that would be too short for a Jotun, or be thick-headed enough to bump into anyone. The illusion simply twists light into the right shape. It has no substance.
Do you know where we shall search first in Utgard?
The best place to start is the palace. If my theory is correct and the Jotun are using some kind of powerful artifact to warp the ley lines, it will no doubt be stored there.
And how will we get in?
With trickery and subterfuge, of course.
I was afraid you'd say that.
That is assuming that Hrönn woman you let escape hasn't already warned the other Jotun of our coming. A stupid assumption, in my opinion.
She had done nothing to warrant what you planned to do to her.
Yet. She had done nothing yet.
You are normally the more clear-headed of the two of us, brother.
And you are always a trusting fool.
Let the cold wind cool this strange temper of yours before we reach the city gates, Let's all keep walking, shall we? Keep going, mortal. Another 3 minutes and we'll be through the gates. As long as the illusions hold.
You doubt my work?
No. But I fear what will happen if we are found out. We are far outnumbered. And the mortal, valiant as they are, cannot face a frost giant in battle. And Heimdall cannot send us aid. And I know the Jotun have no love for us. The terms of our last peace were that we would not intrude on their realm, so long as they gave us no provocation.
Rearranging the ley lines and disrupting the link between the realms is the very definition of a provocation.
It will be, if you find proof. I might like a good fight, but I do not relish starting a war.
And then it behooves you to prepare your best acting. We're nearly to the gates. Head for that group of Jotun peasants. We can blend in when they're allowed entry. Fall in with this crowd, both of you, before they get to the guards.
What's your business?
Bringing furs and bone meal for trade.
Keep moving! We'll check you all in time.
Head down. Stay with them. If we draw attention, we're bound to be questioned.
Nice furs, those. Inside you go, then. Keep moving! Let's get a good look at you.
Keep walking.
You lollygaggers at the back, stand aside. Let me see those packages.
Don't stop. Don't stop for anything.
Only dried meat, sir. I swear it.
I'll see about that. The rest of you keep moving.
Go. Go.
Brother, they're leaving us behind.
The long legs of giants. They cover a great deal more ground with each stride. Freeform run, mortal. We must stay with the group until we're well clear of the gates and the guards. 5 minutes or so should do it.
Sure would have to bribe them. Nice furs, my thumb.
Hush! They might hear you and get ideas. Don't make eye contact.
Pretend to be both oppressed and dull. Keep following these Jotun-shaped shields.
Yes, for 5 minutes, and then what?
And by then, we'll have a plan to get into the palace. Keep moving.
It's been 2 minutes. We're well away from the gate now. Let's look around.
No, stay with the group. I know you're quite terrible at sneaking around, brother, but patience is necessary. You could really take the mortals' example. They're not complaining.
But we must find a way into King Ymir's palace. Your disguises may be impressive, brother, but they aren't that impressive.
You're learning, Thor, but still a student. We must bide our time and remain unnoticed until the opportunity presents itself.
Opportunity. Well, on this street just inside the wall, I see many guards. None of them look terribly alert. We could take the place of some of them.
Guards on this sort of duty won't have the run of a palace.
A fair point. They are no doubt out here as punishment, if their habit is to be so idle. Oh, look over there. Oh, a little cart selling meat skewers. A familiar sight, that. You know, brother, the more I look at this street, this crowd, the more it does seem like being out in Asgard, away from the palace.
Well, I suppose there's only so many ways common people might be common. Oh, look ahead of us there, in the crowd.
I see many Jotun, brother. You know, they look very different when they're not chucking spears at you from across a battlefield.
And you, mortal, do you spy that small group ahead carrying baskets? I believe those small silver tassels hanging about their collars mark them as servants of the palace.
So, we could take their places.
Perhaps. Let's see what they're about. After them.
The market square. It is quaint. Not as rich as any I've seen in Asgard.
Blast! The servants are here to shop.
That's the end of your free-form run then, mortal. Now we must blend in.
Slow down to a walk. We mustn't be too obvious.
Walking for half a minute will help us look as if we are inspecting goods. And then, a minute of running will take us between the stalls so we do not lose sight of the servants. Throw in 6 heel lifts at the end to help you pretend to inspect more wares.
That is a startlingly astute idea, brother. Repeat that 5 times and we'll see if that will get us through the market. Half a minute of walking done. Run to catch up a bit. They've already moved on to that poultry vendor.
I think Sif might like one of these daggers.
Brother, focus. Half a minute of running. We're getting closer to them. We might be able to hear.
Keep telling her that if she doesn't mind her studies, she won't have a chance at being a ruin reader.
Britta, she's 6. Oh, look at these. Oh, when did you last see such plump chuckers?
Stop running. They're turning this way. Do your heel lifts and inspect these wattled birds.
Look, mortal. Blue and white feathers. Your Midgardian turkeys have different colors, do they not?
Start walking again, half a minute. Thor, put that down. They're moving on.
Farewell, little chucker.
They're getting a bit ahead. Start running.
Oh, what are we looking for, anyway?
I don't know. I just wanted out of the palace for a bit. We could use more scouring powder. The sinks are in a state.
Half a minute of running. Stay with them. This is valuable information.
The problem is that new boy just doesn't know how to put enough effort into cleaning.
Yes, but he's Ulfar's son, so...
They've stopped. Heel lifts.
Did you hear something?
We're in the market, Britta. I'm hearing a lot of things.
All right. They're moving along. Walk now. We need to let them get a bit of distance. I fear they might sense we're following them.
Let's go this way. We'll still be able to keep an eye on from across the aisle.
We've got some distance and they're moving again. Start running. Thor, did you just want to be on this side for the cured meat?
Not only for that. Mortal, you keep going with Loki. I want to observe how they season this dire yak so I can recreate the recipe back home.
Half a minute of running done. I can't... Oh, I lost them in the crowd. Didn't expect this to be so busy. And pushing through would expose the illusion. Oh, do you see them? Lead the way. There they are. Heel lifts. Nearly ran into them. Pretend to be very interested in these beads.
I don't know. His Majesty's been touchy lately. All his mutterings of magic in other realms. He had a lot to rebuild after the last war, but...
Psst, they're moving again. Start walking.
No, I know what you mean. It's a shame he was the older child.
Don't be saying that so loudly.
That gave them enough lead. Run to keep up.
No one's paying attention to us, Brida. It's fine. It's not like the bad old days anymore.
Half a minute of running. Keep up with them.
I caught up for you both. Yak, Mortal? Tis deliciously funky.
We've caught up. Stop. Do 6 heel lifts. Give me a piece of that yak, Thor.
Sure you wouldn't like a bit too, Mortal? It's quite salty.
Oh, there it is, I lift.
Start walking again. We can pretend to be looking over this table of rags.
I'd no idea there were so many types of rags.
Oh, they've gotten ahead of us. Follow them. A run to mirror a brisk walk. What are they doing?
The same thing they've been doing all along, Loki. Shopping, as servants and others do.
Halfway done. We're nearly caught up to them.
Here's the scouring powder.
Buy it then. It's so noisy here, I'm getting a headache.
Stop. Do the heel lifts. Don't look directly at them. We'll let them make their purchase. And then follow.
Thank you, kind sir. You have a good afternoon.
They look to be moving.
We'll need to run to follow them. A free-form run, Mortal, to keep up. Start running now. And have care not to run into anyone. Mind your illusion.
Easier said than done in such a crowded place.
Following these servants ought to get us out of the pack.
We don't know where they're going, brother.
Well, they have to go back to the palace eventually.
Eventually can be a long time. We'll follow them for 10 minutes, Mortal. And then, if they haven't taken us anywhere useful, we'll...
Force me to come up with a new plan. I see. Watch out for that cart, Thor!
Oh, what? Are you all right? Looked like I rammed that right into your side.
No!
No. Don't worry, kind sir. An illusion caused by
sightlines and angles. Geometry. But I thank you for your concern.
Geometry. Really? We'd better hope they forget us quickly. Keep running.
Are you certain we are headed toward the palace?
It's only been 2 minutes, Thor. And this city isn't laid out the way Asgard is, if you haven't noticed. There's not a straight thoroughfare to be seen.
Reminds me more of the City of the Great Light, now that you mention it.
Well, I mention no such thing. Though, I suppose, the Vanir's bizarre decision to give up their technology could seem akin to the conditions of the Jotun.
That's not what I meant.
Well then, what did you mean?
The City of the Great Light reminded me of certain cities on Midgard, ones that are very old in mortal terms, where looking down on them from the air makes it plain that they grew rather than were built, or are made of many smaller villages that grew together. Asgard is far more orderly than that, at least in the city centre.
Well, the Vanir no doubt have some grand design to the twisting of their city's streets. Everything has to be a tangle with them.
I would have thought you'd like that.
It's fascinating. And the way they keep their secrets so firmly behind their teeth is deeply annoying. I don't doubt there are layers of secrets at play in this place.
Oh, perhaps these two serving women are leading us into an arcane trap. You'd have fun with that, wouldn't you? Oh, mind that awning, mortal.
Yes, it would certainly be more interesting than pretending to look at cabbages.
Well, I don't think those were cabbages.
Then what? No, I looked away and they turned the corner. Did you see which direction?
No. Did you, mortal? Ah, good. Lead the way, swiftly. This is definitely not the palace.
I noticed.
Do you think they are leading us astray on purpose? Or perhaps they are not palace servants at all?
Shh. We're close enough to hear them.
Oh, we ought to get back before we're missed.
We've barely been out at all. You're such a worry, Glacier. Besides, the real trouble will come if we don't finish these errands.
What? You didn't mention we had another stop.
Well, I forgot, didn't I?
No.
But it's nothing difficult. Remember when Elgorth's miniature bilge snipe got out?
I could hardly forget the mess.
Fleeing, or that ungodly humming noise from the king's chamber it was. Chewed a hole in the lacework of Milady's robe. Oh, and it was too fine for me to mend myself, so I hired it out, and now I need to pick the robe up.
Oh, I see.
It's this house. Won't be a minute.
Keep running, past them. We'll need to circle back around the street. Can't loiter outside. Can you see, Thor? Are they moving yet?
This would be easier if we paused.
Easier for us to be noticed as well. And we need to maintain the appearance that we're walking with a purpose.
Oh, I see them. They're headed up that street.
At last. After them. And yes, it looks as if they're heading for the palace now. At least in the correct direction this time.
Yeah, what next then? We pretend we're in their group like we did with the last?
No. We'll need to take their places.
We won't do them harm.
Really, Thor?
Also, there are 2 of them and 3 of us.
Oh, don't worry. I've already thought of what to do about that, considering your facility with disguise. For now, down, boy. Stay at their heels. We'll need to act once they're out of the busiest streets, but before they're in the palace walls. Keep running. Oh, they're cutting through a garden near the palace. Perfect.
Ooh. Do you hear something, Britta?
Now that you mention it.
Oh.
I'm so...
So tired.
Were you not going to help?
Of course not. Pause for a moment, mortal. In the lee of that, I suppose it's a sculpture? Start stretching. I need to map the disguise onto your movements. I'll need 5 minutes or so to remake the illusions. And in the meantime, Thor can hide the bodies where no one will see them.
Bodies? They're not dead, are they?
Dead? Magic is not a hammer, Thor. It is a subtle bargain with a callous universe, and spells of death come at much too high a cost. No, I'm far too clever to resort to that. They're merely asleep. Sleep is easy, efficient. It's something most people do entirely on their own all the time.
You're really not going to help me carry these blameless servants.
No, I'm really not. Go on. I have work to do.
You'd probably put them somewhere uncomfortable anyway.
Undoubtedly. How lucky they are that the thoroughly thoughtful Thor is here for them instead. Go. And you, mortal, keep stretching. We'll have to move swiftly once we're in the palace. It's been 2.5 minutes, mortal. Keep stretching, but not... Make sure you're stretching all your limbs, your torso. Yes, better. The more thorough you are, the better the illusion will be. Ah, looks like Thor has returned.
I found a nice bower to hide them behind. I only hope they won't get too cold.
They're Jotun.
Anyone might get cold.
Did you remove their rings, as I told you to? Along with taking their packages for us to carry in?
Yes, though I will be returning them later.
I'd expect nothing less. Give them to me. Here, mortal. One of these goes to you. It marks us as the servants.
And what of me?
You'd best have a non-speaking role.
Instead of the mortal?
Well, they've been helping with the illusions. It's only fair they get to wear the best. No, you shall be disguised as a faithful hound. Since we know they have them about in the palace now.
You are not turning me into a miniature build snipe.
Well, if only I could. No, you'll merely look like one. So stay quiet and ready yourself, mortal. It's nearly time to be on the move again. There. That will do. I make a passable... What was her name? Brider? Give us a little woof, Thor.
I hate you, brother.
We'd best get moving now. I can only guarantee that sleep spell will last another 10 minutes once we're away from them. A free-form run once again, mortal. We've got to mimic the pace of the Jotun. This way. Follow the wall. The servants' entrance ought to be close.
I thought you didn't know this place.
Well, we're near the shabbiest and least decorated bit of the wall. And that garden wasn't impressive either. Really, it's reminiscent of the servants' entrance to Valaskjalf.
How would you know that?
Do you think I spend all my time sneaking out the front door? I think... Yes, around that corner. Keep up. We'll be inside shortly.
Two minutes down.
Shush. Let the non-animals talk.
Britta, you're late!
Oh, you know how it is. Lost track of the time. And now I must hurry. If I don't get this very important cheese to cook, she'll have my ears.
Didn't know we were having cheese tonight.
Oh, if only it was for us.
And where'd you get that mini rusk? Oh, that's hideous.
Woof woof.
Just taking him out for a walk. I promise we'll catch up on all the rest of the news later. Goodbye.
Has she been at the cold brew again? I better warn everyone.
I think that went rather well. I can smell the kitchen this way. We'll cut through it and then be free in the halls.
I had the entire roast done, Hrönn. What is he thinking?
I wish I knew. I'm sorry to be the bearer of such inconvenience.
Oh no. How is she here? Mortal, drop that package on the counter and keep moving. She's busy and we're disguised. If we keep our heads down, she can't notice us.
Well, I suppose we'll be eating well in the kitchen tonight. That'll make up for the mad scramble and entirely new menu.
He wants it thrown out. I don't know why.
Well, he doesn't have to know.
We're free and into the halls. Keep going.
Woof, Loki, there's only 5 minutes until you said your spell would fail. Where are we going? Woof.
No one's here to hear you barking. You can stop.
Answer my question. Is your pendulum leading us somewhere? No, I can see it isn't moving.
We aren't following the pendulum.
If this is a wild goose chase...
With an intellect like mine, brother, it's never a wild goose chase. But you've never trusted my brains, have you?
They are the source for most of my woes.
If you'd been listening, or thinking, you'd have noticed the same clues I have. The king's changing mood, his new interest in magic, the escaped bilge snipe, fleeing mystical humming in the king's chambers. Do I need to spell it out for you?
They're not just going to simply let us into the king's chambers, brother.
Of course they will. We're going to clean them. Keep running, mortal. The door we want shouldn't be too hard to spot. It'll be the one with the guards in front of it.
It's been 8 minutes, brother. We're nearly out of time.
Yes, good thing this must be the door we want.
Excuse me, sir. We're just to freshen up the king's chambers. Pay us no mind.
Wait a moment.
Should I have stopped looking like a dog the moment I crossed the threshold?
Magical wards! Oh, I should have expected that. Damn it, shut the door! Shut the door! And hold it fast. Bar it. Mortal, we'll have to find a way out. Keep running the perimeter of the room. Giant's chambers are so large. If there are more wards protecting what we seek, you ought to reveal them. I'll go the other direction.
As fast as you can, brother!
We're working on it. Keep holding the door. Immortal, keep running.
They're going to break down the door!
We haven't found...
All of you, in here, quickly.
A secret passage?
Can't breathe.
That is intentional, Prince Troublemaker. Thor, come along, and your mortal friend. You will be safe in here. Stop running, and be still. We must be very quiet now, or they will find us. And all my efforts will have been in vain.
But...
Quiet. Still. You are done running. Now, we must hide. Later, we will talk of Jotunheim's secrets.